Hello everybody, welcome. So how to activate your feminine energy flow. So the number one thing that came to me when thinking what is the best tip to get into your feminine energy? Number one, it is dropping the perfectionism. That is what's going to activate your feminine energy flow. And before you say I'm not a perfectionist, before you say, oh, that's not me, wait and see and observe the way that you live your life. Is there something on your heart that you've been wanting to start? Is there a passion? Is there a relationship, something that you've been wanting to pursue but you haven't? If there is a block there, it could be perfectionism. I see this so much in my students, so much in my clients, and we don't even realize it. We always deny that we're perfectionists, but I think that this is a big block that most people have. So something that's tied to perfectionism, what I notice is having a good girl mask, having nice girl syndrome. Why these two are connected, it's because there's a deep-rooted fear of messing up. And that will block your feminine energy so massively. So we're going to talk about how to drop perfectionism, how to drop the good girl mask. Welcome in everybody. I'm so happy to be with you. Yes, this is so much later than I'm live streaming. It's like 4:30 and it's already dark outside. It's so crazy. So before we continue talking, I have a very exciting announcement. We finally have our Glow Girl book club. I just set it up. I just sent the email. So we are reading books 1 and 2 of A Court of Thorns and Roses. All of the information can be found in the group page. I've linked it to the description below for this video. So if you'd like to be a part of our fantasy world escape, you are more than welcome to join. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you girls more and chat with you about our books. Okay, now back to the topic. So when it comes to perfectionism, I was the biggest perfectionist. This blocked me in my business, blocked me in relationships, everything. How did I get over perfectionism? It was realizing that I cannot mess up. And I've taught this in my courses, and I was so nervous to say it online because so many people get triggered when I say this. You cannot mess up. The choices, the decisions that you are making them from your current level of consciousness. Everything that you've been taught, everything that you are acting on that. So if you make a decision, let's say that you decide, I want to open up a clothing line. How you drop that perfectionism is, number one, you realize you cannot mess up. You are doing the absolute best with everything that you know. You cannot make a mistake. There is no failure. So that is number one. Drop the fear of failure, drop the fear of messing up. You can't. Number two, how to drop perfectionism. I hated when I realized this, but it is going to be the biggest factor for you. It is releasing control. Why does releasing control let go of perfectionism? It is because you release that need to have everything all together. You release the need to have everything as a stress on you. When I was going through this inner work journey and releasing the perfectionism, I realized I didn't think anyone could do it as well as I could. So that resulted in so much more work on me, and it resulted in feeling that I couldn't trust anybody. And I felt so stressed out trying to have every single detail. When you release control, not only are you dropping the perfectionism, but you are getting in your body. Even when I just think about releasing control, my body wants to sit back. I just want to relax because I don't need to have it all under control. Why there are so many perfectionists in the world is because when we grew up, there was a point when we lost control. And so now as a result, we overcompensate and we try to get so much control so that we can feel safe. Well, what if you were to release and heal that wound? Teach your body, teach your nervous system that you are safe. What would naturally happen? You wouldn't feel the need to control, and you would be able to let go of the perfectionism. I have a whole YouTube video on how to release control. I'll make a note to go ahead and put it in the description. Okay, let me check in with the chat, see what the girls are saying. So I just sent the email announcing book club like 45 minutes ago. So many of you girls already joined. I'm so happy to see you in there. What I'm thinking is we are going to have a Zoom meeting, maybe once a month, but it'll be maybe the first week of every month, and we will talk about the books that we read the month before. So after November 30th, we will have a Zoom session. I cannot wait to see you girls on there. Everybody is welcome to join. And we are going to talk about the books, the masculine and feminine energy dynamics, the best takeaways, My girls, I've been highlighting so much that I want to share with you, specifically from Reese or Rice. I think that's how you say his name. I don't want to spoil anything though. And what else did I want to say about this? Yes, so I was honestly feeling a little bit overwhelmed. That idea of releasing control came in again. And I thought, oh, I have my courses that I'm teaching live. I have this retreat that I'm planning. I have my personal life. How am I going to add a book club onto that? And one of my beautiful glow girls, hello Taye, she sent me an email and she goes, Alexis, I'm so excited about this book club. Please help me, or please let me assist, help anywhere that I can. I just love you girls. I feel that the timing is always so perfect. So thank you to my girls who offer to help. Thank you for all of your love and encouragement always. Taye, shout out to you, girl. Thank you for offering to help run this book club. I truly appreciate it. Amanda, this is me, perfectionist and a people pleaser. Yes, so that is what I noticed. Perfectionists are almost always people pleasers. At least I noticed this in myself. And it's again because at the core of our body, our nervous system does not feel safe. It's dysregulated. So if we put on a mask, if we can make other people like us, then we can keep ourselves safe. But what if that is doing more damage than good? It is. So I'm going to teach you how to reverse that. So let's go back to dropping the good girl mask. So why do we have this good girl mask? It is because feminine energy is so powerful, especially dark feminine energy. It allows women to access their full creativity. When a woman is connected to her creativity, look at what she can bring to life. She can create a 7-figure business like this. Not even working hard, just letting her ideas flow, just showing up in her feminine energy power. A woman has the ability to create life, to birth human beings. Women are so powerful, and so what has happened is the world has tried to dim that power because it's scary. It's scary and beautiful how powerful we are. So that is why that good girl mask has been taught. Drop the good girl mask. It is the biggest lie that you have ever been told, that being nice will keep you safe. It will keep you in wounded feminine energy. It will not serve your purpose. When I dropped the good girl mask, that is when my business fully took off. That is how I've been able to make 6 figures in a month. That is how I've been able to create this beautiful, healthy, loving community. It is by letting the savage side come out. It is by accessing all of my feminine energy and not wearing the mask anymore. It keeps you in a box and it keeps you very restricted. Feminine energy cannot be restricted to glow. It has to be open, it has to feel supported, safe, love, freedom. Those are the vibrations that it needs to match with. That is why Seductively Savage, creating this course, was so important for me, because I have my business course, Divine and Aligned, which is beautiful. It's so soul aligned. I love the girls in there. And I'm thinking there's something that I used to launch my business. Oh yeah, it was a dark feminine energy. So there's so much that I'm going to be teaching in this course. We just had our first session this past week. It was so much fun. I loved seeing you girls. That course is still open for live enrollment if you would like to join. So speaking of savage feminine energy, so I remember there was this one time in my life when I was 14 years old, and I feel it's when my savage feminine energy came out. And what had happened was I was a severe people pleaser, very wounded feminine energy growing up. I had a lot of abuse growing up. So I was this scared little girl, so disconnected from her body. I didn't even know what my dark feminine energy felt like. It was so buried in my body. And I remember there's this one time when my mom was a water aerobics instructor at the gym. While she would go and teach her classes, I would go and work out at the gym. I came down one day by the pool area, and if you've ever seen a water aerobics class, it's mostly older people, so about 60 years old and older. Her class is filled with amazing men and women. It was so much fun, but there was one woman that we did not get along. She did not get along with anybody, and she was very critical, very, very unhealthy. It was very hard for her to move around. And I just always was nice to her, always tried to respect her. There was this one time that I went to go say hi to my mom at the pool. She called me over and she goes, Alexis, And I just had this feeling, oh no, I don't like where this is going. She goes, look at your mom. She's getting fat. You need to tell her to lose some weight. I've been trying to tell her. The savage feminine energy activated in me. I leaned down and I said, I was about to say her name, I'm not going to say it. I said, my mom only tells me to take advice from people I'd rather trade places with. I don't think she would trade places with you. And I just walked away. And I remember my body just shaking. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I need to go and apologize. I need to go and make it right. But I didn't. I just let that discomfort sit in my body. I just let myself be. And she was flipping out in the pool, screaming, getting so mad, called my mom over, told her that she needed to discipline me. And I remember my mom was so proud. That was the first time that my savage feminine energy came out. And it felt so good. So I want to help women know how to do this in relationships, in business. And it seems easy to do, but there's so much inner work that once you do that, it's like peeling back the layers to feel safe to let that side out. My girls, real quick, let me let my dog out real quick. Hi. Do you want to say hi? We have a special guest. He's going to be scratching at the door if I don't let him out. Go ahead, bud. Okay. So funny. So, okay, what I was saying about that savage feminine energy, it's in all of us. And what I had just taught in session 1 of Seductively Savage is that the more you connect to your life force energy, which is your sensual energy, your feminine energy, the easier it is to become savage. I'm talking about the savage that is coming from pure intentions and a good heart, not the savage that is used to manipulate and destroy. And so how to access this savage side, it's number 1, know that you have it. What I had always thought is, my dark feminine energy, it's going to have to be something that, almost like water, something that I don't have that I need to put in my body and drink. Well, the truth is I already had the dark feminine inside. I just had to remove the layers to reveal it. So if you're thinking, I can't be that powerful goddess, I can't speak up, I can't drop the people pleasing. Yes, you can. You have to regulate your nervous system to feel safe in your body. And you have to release the trauma that has blocked you from speaking up, that has blocked you from connecting to that part of your body. Almost think of it as a pipe, and the pipe is so blocked. There's so much that once you remove that, once you take that out, and what I mean is trauma, blocked emotions, past experience, past pain. Blocked emotions physically get trapped in your body as an energy. It's like a bundle of energy that is trapped in your body. When you release that, the savage feminine energy, the dark feminine energy can flow through that pipe. It is 100% possible for you. Hi, Miss Alexis Queen. I love you in your videos. Thank you, Nay. So sweet, girl. The dress, OMG. Thank you, girl. This dress is from Revolve. Zari says, I am a birth doula. I want to price my services at $4,446, but I'm scared. Do you think I have a limiting belief? Yes, I do, girl. And the truth is, who decides what is the right price? So there are people that I have worked with that their price, so let's just take a clothing line, for example. Actually, let's use this dress. So this dress is from Revolve. I also own a clothing line, so I know what the average cost is to produce clothes. This dress, I didn't pay for it. I worked with the brand, so they gave it to me. This dress was maybe $250 US. This dress cost maybe $40, maybe that's the most, $40 to make. So if this brand decided this dress is only worth, this dress is only worth $80, we are only valuable enough to make a 50% profit, then they have decided their worth. Well, if another brand comes along with the same dress and they decide, our brand is worth selling this for $300. If I'm looking at both dresses, the value of the one that is $300, that one seems like the one that I would want to get. Because in my mind, even if it's the same quality, this company, this brand knows their value. I know my value and I want to match with them. I taught this in the Divine and Aligned course. We just had a course or a session on the energetics of money. That might be a really good course for you, by the way, girl. You decide your value and other people match it. So what can happen in business is we try to take the whole crowd, the whole audience, and make prices fit to them. Well, that is never going to work. What if you decide your price and allow people to come to you? People want to invest in your energy. They're not so much investing in your product. So your price that you set, my girl, is a representation of your energy. How much is your energy worth? What are some ways that you release those bundles of trauma? Yes, okay, such a good question, Jody. I'm trying to think what are the 3 biggest ways that I would release these. So I talk about how to do this in Master Your Feminine Energy course and Seductively Savage. Some of the things that I mentioned in those courses that are my personal favorites. It's things such as dancing. When you move your body, when you move your hips specifically, which is where a lot of our blocked emotions tends to be stored as women, you are releasing, you are moving. There's a book that I'm reading that is so fascinating right now. It's called The Emotion Code. And my nail artist actually recommended this book. She is amazing, such an inner work queen herself. This book teaches you how to release blocked emotions by getting to the subconscious mind and using magnets to pull those blocked emotions out. I'm only about 40% of the way through reading this book, but it is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. If you feel stiff in your body, if you feel stuck, if you feel it's hard to access that dark feminine energy, this book is for you. The Emotion Code. It will teach you how to release those. This is why, too, for the Seductively Savage course, if you would like to join, it is an advanced level training. So some level of inner work I want you to have already done before coming into this course, because when you're in there, you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to activate that sensual energy, the dark feminine, very, very easily. Inner work is so essential for this. The more inner work you do, the easier you can access these super high, abundant vibrations. So something else that you can do to release blocked emotions, crying. It sounds so simple, but it's so true. Every time I cry, I feel a million times better the next day. So if you cannot cry, if your body feels stuck, if you feel numb, what I would do is I would try therapy. I would try talking with a therapist, creating a safe space where your body feels free to open up. I would try hypnotherapy. I did hypnotherapy once and it released so many blocked emotions for me. I just remember crying. And let me tell you girls this story real quick. When I had done hypnotherapy, what I realized when I was in the meditation is that what some of my blocked emotions were anger and resentment and sadness at myself for not speaking up in certain situations. So my throat was really, really blocked. I had blocked emotions sitting right here and also in my gut. When we did this meditation, I honestly don't remember how this happened, what my guide said to activate this, but I just knew this is what I needed to release. And I just felt safe in my body. I felt really warm, really comfortable. I just started crying for like 10, 20 minutes straight. And I remember talking with the hypnotherapist. I couldn't even get words out. I was just crying so much. And she goes, good, you just released it. You decide from this point on, start speaking up when your body is telling you to. And I did. But it wouldn't have been easy for me to start speaking up until I released those emotions through crying. So that really, really helped. Thank you, Miss Alexis. Yes, you're welcome, girl. I literally just danced at sunset right before I got on this live. That's crazy you say. It was so healing. Jolie, that sounds beautiful. Yes, it is so healing to dance. Yes, the book is called The Emotion Code. That's so insightful. People invest in your energy, not your product. Thank you, Sinclair. Yes, girl. Because if you think about it, think about your dream car. Think about your dream brand. So let's just take a brand such as, I'm trying to think of a brand. Oh my gosh, why am I blinking out right now? A brand that I love is Free People. I love their clothing. It's very vintage, fairy, feminine vibes. And so when you walk in the store of Free People, first of all, the vibration of the store is always very high. the placements of the products, the people that they hire, just the layout of the store, very high vibrational. The models that they use, happy, glowing, healthy, and radiant. So when I walk into that store, I want to invest in the energy of that store. Radiance, high vibration, very feminine, very feel good. So it is easy to spend money there for me because I match with that vibration. So if you are a business owner, if you are a content creator, you don't have to worry about what you're selling. You don't have to worry about marketing your product. You market yourself. You level up yourself to be the absolute best that you can be, the highest vibrational version of you. And that is how you attract people. Some of my girls in the Divine and Aligned course, they ask, Alexis, how do you get people to coach with you, to join your courses? And I say, I don't know. I just show up on YouTube and I'm so excited about what I'm teaching in the courses. It's like life-changing gold. I cannot help but put it out there. And girls join. So people want to be in your energy. That is what you are giving. That is what you are selling. My throat feels so stuck whenever I feel triggered. Yes. So this is so interesting. I wish that I could take all you girls and put you in that first session that we had of Seductively Savage. So I had talked about why it's hard to speak up sometimes. And you know, when you're crying and you feel that lump in your throat, or you're trying not to cry and you feel that lump, if you don't release, you are clustering up so many blocked emotions right here. So if you have trouble speaking up, I wonder what is blocked in your throat. Certain songs will make me cry sometimes while driving, and I never understood why. Now I understand. Yes. Sinclair, I love your name, by the way, girl. That's so beautiful. Yep. I just saw a great question. Where was it? OMG, I just asked God for a sign that it's okay to start working on something that I'm inspired to do. I asked to be able to catch one of your lives on YouTube, and that was just yesterday. This is my sign. Annie, God works quick, I swear. There's 2 messages that God will deliver on speed delivery. God, please give me a sign for this decision. And God, please either keep or remove this person from my life. God will answer those like this. So, girl, yes, this is your sign. Okay, so here's what I would remind myself if there's something that's on my heart to do and I'm blocked from doing it. Would I rather be 95 years old and living with regret that I didn't do what was on my heart? Or would I rather be my current age? Maybe there's some judgment, maybe there's some fear, but I just push through and follow my dream anyway. Which one would I rather go through? I would rather go through the fear and the judgment, and the judgment isn't even real. Other people are just projecting their own insecurities onto us. That is what judgment is. You are just holding up a mirror for other people. I would rather go through that and follow my dream, go through the risks, than be 95 years old living with regret. Why didn't I do that when I had the time? So, yeah. Personally, how do you ask for signs? So I ask for signs in many different ways. So for example, when I had my job, which was about a year and a half ago, I had my job that I was at and I really just wanted to start this business. I wanted to do feminine energy and inner work coaching full time. I had so many course ideas. I wanted to do so much with this business, but I couldn't because of my job. I was sitting right here and I remember it was 90 degrees out. It was either July or August of 2022. And I asked God, I said, God, if I should quit my job and pour my time and energy into content creation and in my business, please make it rain. I asked for rain specifically because there wasn't a cloud in the sky. So I'm sitting here at my desk. 10 minutes later, I always get chills telling the story. It starts raining. I start crying. I take a picture of the rain. I drive to work that day, put in my 2 weeks. A year and a half later, my business has exploded. I am literally tearing up every day. How does life get to be this good? I cannot believe that I'm waking up and living my dream life. Cannot believe that I get to wake up and be in these courses, talking with my soul level students, talking with my soul level audience on YouTube. It is mind-blowing. So that's an example of how I ask for signs. Another sign, so this happened last Friday. I was getting ready to go to the gym, and I had told you girls in the last live stream, we're doing a retreat. Limiting beliefs that I had, pushed past them, we're doing a retreat, which I will have more information coming for you girls soon. And I was torn between two places. It was Mexico and Hawaii. And that morning I had asked God, please God, send me a sign. Please have one of the Glow girls message me and tell me this is where it should be. Please just have it come straight from one of them, because I'm so conflicted where to host our retreat. I'm on the treadmill working out, going through my emails. What do you think happens? I open up an email from one of my girls that I coach one-on-one. Hey Alexis, I don't know why it's really on my heart to tell you. I feel like the retreat is going to be in this location. And she told me the name. And I already had a feeling that is going to be in this place, which I will announce very soon to you girls. I'm just trying to finalize the details. She goes, I think that it's going to be here. I just had the need to tell you. I get chills. I said, girl, you have no idea how much this means to me. 4 other girls have told me the exact same thing after her. And so I ask God for signs in all types of ways. Those are a few examples. I have to let go of the fear of what others think when it comes to creating the life of my dreams. I'm so worried about everyone around me, but I need to focus on me. Yep, so decide from this point on, other people's opinions do not matter. The truth is, we think other people are thinking about us so much. How much are you thinking about other people? Pick one specific person in your life right now. How much are you thinking about their every move, about their dreams, about their visions? People do not care about us the way that we think. And so my idea was, am I going to let my dream life be stopped because I want to make this other person happy? That's some of the people pleasing coming back. Nope. My dream life feels so good. And what I would encourage you to do is make a vision board. Make this on Canva, make it on Pinterest. Find high vibrational pictures that when you see them, you go, this is my dream life. And then when you hold that vision, when you hold that picture, nobody is going to be worth you throwing that away for. Girl, you get to have your dream life. Nobody gets to stop you. And if you feel, oh, this is weird. I remember when I had first started making feminine energy content on TikTok. I was so excited about it because here's this topic that I've been researching and connecting to for 5 years. And now I feel, you know what? I don't see anyone. It's COVID. Let me just start making content about it. Maybe it can help some other women, because it's so massively helped my life. Start making feminine energy content on TikTok. And one of my coworkers, I remember she had come up to me one day. She goes, oh, are you trying to be a TikTok influencer now? Oh, you're all over my For You page. What's this? And I remember feeling a little bit embarrassed, but then I thought, I had a picture of my dream life. I had a picture of driving my G-Wagon. I had a picture of waking up at any time I want, getting to meet with my soul-aligned clients, getting to go shopping, getting to travel, getting to be my own boss. I had that clear picture for my vision board. When she made that comment, I thought, this is not worth sacrificing my vision for. And thank God I didn't, because now I'm living my dream life. And let me tell you, that same girl came back. How did you do this? I want to get into it later. Don't even worry about other people's opinions. They do not matter. You decide if they matter. If other people's opinions are mattering to you right now, it is because you are deciding. Hey Alexis, I've never made it to your lives before. I'm super happy to be here. Welcome. I'm wondering, what do you do to your hair? It's never frizzy. It always looks so natural, always. Girl, thank you. You know what? Let me go grab my products real quick. I've been meaning to show this to you girls. I will be right back. Okay. I am back. Thanks girls for waiting. I am obviously obsessed with curly hair products, as you can tell. So number one, I think something that's really helped my hair is in the last year and a half, I've been getting keratin treatments. So this takes literally 100% of the frizz out of your hair. It strengthens your hair, it adds shine. So I get keratin treatments every 6 months. The woman that does them is amazing. And when you do them, you have to use a special shampoo and conditioner to keep it to keep it lasting. A lot of people ask, do keratin treatments straighten your hair? No. I wash my hair, it's still curly. It depends on the strength that you do, but I tell my girl, I want to keep my curls, please do not straighten them. So I do the keratin complex treatment. This is the shampoo, and I didn't grab the conditioner because I had so much already. I use this and then the matching conditioner. I get this from Amazon. And then if I'm not shampooing my hair, which is every other time I wash my hair, I'll wash my hair maybe every 5 days, I use the Curlsmith co-wash. Can you all see this okay? Sorry, I can't see the camera, so I can't tell if you can see it. This, oh my gosh, I use this and it just lifts and it nourishes my curls so much. They're so bouncy and so fresh when I use this. So I'll use this every other wash. I shampooed my hair today, so it has a shampoo and conditioner. So for leave-in, I use Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. I love this. I don't love the smell, and smells are such a big thing for me. It kind of smells like Play-Doh. If you've used this, you know what I mean. I use a little bit of this. So when I'm in the shower after I've rinsed out the conditioner, I put this in, my hair is soaking wet, and then I will take, this is my holy grail product. I always use other creams, but I end up coming back to this one. Moroccan Oil Curl Cream. Curl Defining Cream. So I use this. This is how my hair has shine. This is how it has bounce. And it smells so, so good. So after that, I will wrap my hair up in a t-shirt, let it air dry. I just washed my hair this morning. And then when it's dry, I will put some of this Moroccan oil treatment in. This product, I love. It smells so good. So I'll just take some like this. I feel like I'm doing an infomercial right now. And just put it in my hair like this. So those are my curly hair products. I love them. It smells so good. I'll use the rest on my body. Let's see. Walgreens has it 50% off for Shea Moisture. Ooh, Amanda, thank you for sharing that, girl. Thank you, beautiful, for your wisdom. I love your channel. Thank you, girl. Okay, ooh, I see such a good question here. One day I think it's the best business idea, and the next day I'm lost again. It's overwhelming. Here's what you've got to do, girl. The day that you feel this feels so exciting, launch the business and do it. Because what will happen is our hormones change literally every day as women. There are certain points in your cycle where you feel confident and inspired and creative. I use my hormone cycle to act when I have that desire. So for example, I launched the course Seductively Savage 2 weeks ago. I remember I was just having this really good day. I had so much creativity and I got the idea. Ooh, let's make a training about this. Let's make a safe, sacred space to share all of this juicy, dark feminine energy, sensuality, life force energy tips. Let's do a special training for this Glow Girl community. I sent the email out that day, created the course that day. My girl, if I had waited 24 hours, if I had waited even 48 hours to launch this course, it wouldn't have been launched because I would have been from my body. I would have gone from my gut, from my heart to my head the next day. The limiting beliefs would have popped up, the blocks would have popped up, and I would have been thinking instead of feeling. Your feminine energy power feels and then acts. So when you feel the inspiration, do it. That is some of the most life-changing tips that I can give you. And you are allowed to change your mind as a woman. This can be so scary where we put ourselves in this box. Well, what if I launch this business and then it fails or I change my mind? Good. You are a woman. You are allowed to change your mind. There is something that your body is telling you that you need to do by starting that business. Do it. If you end up changing your mind, good, you are allowed to. And I had said this, I'm trying to remember where I said this. I think I put it in the Divine and Aligned course. When you have a business idea that started off really great, and then you get a different idea that you want to do. Your passion isn't dying. It's simply just being transferred to a new idea, which means it's in fact growing. So never feel, oh, I can't stick to one thing. Your passion is allowed to move. Feminine energy is fluid, it is flowing, it is always moving and changing. Take yourself out of the box, act when you feel inspired. Yes, so the hormone cycles, how to live according to your hormone cycles, that is in the Master Your Feminine Energy course. However, there's so much information online about how to cycle sync, how to work with your cycle. Let's see, this makes so much sense, OMG, yes! Moroccan oil is the best, coming from a hairdresser. Oh, Rachel, okay, good. Thank you, girl. Let's see. Oh, okay, there's one more thing that I wanted to talk about. Getting into that feminine energy flow and releasing that perfectionism, releasing the good girl mask. So those are two things to level up your feminine energy. Here's something else that I want you to do. Level up your appearance. I had made a video talking about why your looks matter. It's not the superficial reasons. It is what I believe when you take care of yourself from the outside, that is what nourishes your body on the inside, because you are treating your body as a sacred garden that is worthy of nourishing. So when you put yourself the best, or together the best, every single day, what you are doing is activating deeper levels of your feminine energy. Because now your body feels, wow, we were worthy of putting lotion on this morning. We were worthy of spending a little bit extra time to pick out an outfit that makes us feel good. Wow, we were worthy of going to the gym, of taking vitamins, of nourishing our skin, nourishing our gut. When we are grooming like this, it's not just the physical that we are taking care of, it is the internal. It is our soul. Our feminine energy craves that. So I had filmed a video this morning talking about some takeaways from Dubai. That video will be up very soon. I'm so excited to share it with you girls. So in Dubai, what I noticed, and this was so mind-blowing to me, all of the women there are so in their feminine energies. They glide when they walk, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they look. When I look at a woman, I can tell if she's in her feminine energy. Everywhere I looked, my jaw was on the floor like, what? That a city like this exists? It was so magical. So why do the women there have this connection to their feminine energy so much? One of the things that almost every woman there does, she levels up her appearance to the absolute best that it can be. When you look around, the beauty in Dubai, it is mesmerizing, and it's that internal feminine energy glow. They take care of their skin, they take care of their hair, their mindset, their clothes. They dress in a very classy, a very modest way there, and it's so beautiful. They know that their energy is sacred, and they communicate that. And something that I noticed too is there's no competitive energy in Dubai. Between the women, there's no sisterhood wounds, no jealousy, no competition, as there tends to be here in the United States. Why is that? It is because every woman there wears an energetic crown on her head. She knows that she is a prize. She knows that her energy is sacred. She knows she has done the absolute best that she can to care for her body, to care for her soul. And so as a result, she is not thinking that another woman can come in and take off her crown. She can't. She is fully worthy and she knows it. So to access some of this energy, you put yourself together the absolute best that you can. This is how I launched my first business, or my second business, Solista Wear. I started dressing up around the house. It was COVID, I was wearing sweats, I was not taking care of myself. And then one day I just said, let me start getting ready. Let me start dressing up more. Suddenly I felt worthy to even run a very fun and beautiful business. And then it came. So, yep. Oh my gosh. One of my girls just told me this today. Alexis, I love your content. You should have a retreat in Dubai in addition to the tropical retreat. Girl, one of my clients this morning just told me the same thing. So that might be confirmation. Oh, girl, thank you. I feel so blessed right now to be soaking up this divine message. Thank you, girl. You are so sweet. I'm so happy to be with you. I was even debating, am I going to go live today? I want to see the girls, but I was just on my computer creating this book club and planning for the retreat, planning for the course. By the way, my girls, tomorrow for the Divine and Aligned course, I didn't even realize it's 11:11 tomorrow. We're doing our session at 11 a.m. Pacific Coast time. Just so aligned. Let's see. Ooh. Alexis, I believe meeting a specific man pushed me into my feminine energy and my path for growing and glowing. Ooh, growing and glowing. Girl, I love that. That happens. Yep. I love that. He must have had some strong masculine energy where your body felt safe to reveal your feminine energy. Hi, Alexis. I have changed immensely since I watched your channel. The change that I have is more huge compared to other changes in my life. Love from Korea. Girl, thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. That is amazing. Yes. Okay, Ali, I'm so glad that you said this. So, dark feminine energy. What does dark feminine energy mean? I honestly don't love using the word dark either because it's seen as such a low vibrational and negative term. The word dark feminine energy came from the idea that darkness is wrong, that savage feminine energy is wrong. And so that's where dark came from. The way that I look at it is dark feminine energy, it's the side of you that's connected to life force energy. Life force energy is your sensual energy as a woman. There's only so much that I can say about this here on YouTube because YouTube is just very strict. That's why I put this in the Seductively Savage course. But when you connect to your life force energy, this power that you have as a woman, true radiance, true confidence, knowing who you are at the core, not being afraid to show up as her, that is dark feminine energy. Excuse me. So it's not wrong, it's not manipulative. That's wounded dark feminine energy. Healthy dark feminine energy is beautiful. My journal pages are filled all the way up with the juicy, blessed info in this video so far. Jolie, girl, how sweet. That is amazing. Oh, my girls who journal, great job. Keep it up, girl, because what you are doing, you are taking, even someone who had asked earlier, how do you release blocked emotions? Journaling. You take yourself out of the head, put yourself in your heart. There are things that when I start journaling, they come out that I would have never thought were inside. When I was launching the Seductively Savage course, I had journaled so much that morning. That's how that course came up. So I encourage everybody to journal. Jolie, so proud of you, girl. That is amazing. Do you eat foods based on your chakras? If you do you see a difference in your feminine energy? I don't eat foods based on my chakras. So the diet that I have, it's a mostly plant-based diet. I don't eat red meat, I don't eat pork, and I don't eat dairy. Those foods do not sit well with my body. I also cook and eat mostly whole foods. So not whole foods the store, I mean actually whole foods that were grown from trees or the ground. I feel so good doing this. I don't eat out a lot. If I do, it's because I'm meeting friends or meeting with family. I love eating foods that nourish my body and make me feel good. Lots of protein, lots of fruits, nuts. Yeah. I have a couple of videos called What I Eat in a Day on my YouTube channel. Those show some of the foods that I love eating. Lots of chickpeas, lots of quinoa, spinach. Yeah. I used to be vegan. I don't think I've told you girls this. I used to be vegan for like 6 months because I was really trying to clear my acne. This is when I was 16, 17. And I liked being vegan, but I didn't love it. Something was missing. I always craved chicken. I always craved eggs again. So I've tried vegan before. That's really the only diet that I've used. But that is so interesting to eat according to your chakras. Rachel, yeah. Rachel, I actually agree with you, girl. I had a therapist years ago recommend me to do that same thing. Burn the papers that you do shadow work journal prompts to. Yep, because it's a way of releasing. Ooh, you should give us a journal prompt for tonight. Okay, Amanda, I love this. Let me think. Okay, let me write this out and then I will give it to you, girls. Almost done. Okay, here's a journal prompt for you. Who would I become if I dropped the good girl mask? How would I begin living my life differently? So, who would I become if I dropped the good girl mask? And how would I begin living life differently? Yeah, that was such a great question, Amanda. I love that. Thank you so much for the journal prompt. Jolie, you're welcome. Girls, I love you. I love your energy. I am just beyond grateful for this community here. Thank you for all of the love that you always give during these live streams. The pen writing is such good ASMR. Girl, that is hilarious. Thank you, girl, for writing out that journal prompt for everybody. This may sound strange, but whenever I am about to eat pork, my body is so disturbed by it. I feel repulsed and my body rejects it by getting nauseous before I even eat it. Why is that? Ali, you don't even have to know the why, girl. Trust your body that there is something that's not aligned for you with pork. I would think maybe pork doesn't sit right with your digestive system, it doesn't sit right with your gut health, or maybe your body just feels, I know a lot of people have this viewpoint that pork feels dirty to eat because maybe pigs are not eating healthy food themselves. And so your body doesn't want to absorb what they're eating. But for things like that, when your body is physically being repulsed by something, stay in your body, don't go to the head, because the head will want to know why. You don't need to know the why. Trust your body that it knows. Thank you, girls. That prompt is so powerful. I find that I'm so disconnected with my dark feminine energy. I started going to belly dancing classes because of you, and it's been amazing. Elia, yes, girl. I just want to hug you. I'm so proud. That is going to heal so much and allow that dark feminine energy to come out. I love it. I love belly dance classes. This is a very interesting question. Is it possible to be in divine feminine and have a toxic masculine partner? The first answer that's coming to my body is no. However, I do believe that you can have divine feminine energy in some areas, such as the way that you create and bring businesses to life, the way that you care for your body, for your mind, the way that you treat other people and process through triggers. You can be in divine feminine energy there. Divine feminine energy to me is the highest, most healed consciousness level that you can access when you're fully connected to your body and aligned physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Having a toxic masculine partner is reflecting back wounded masculine energy in some areas. I had taught this in the Divine and Aligned course. Wounded masculine energy. When you have any sort of wounded masculine energy in you, how you will know is you will attract wounded masculine partners, and it will be a struggle to make money. It will be a struggle to manage money. Money and men are connected way more than we know. So a toxic masculine partner is representing a wound, which is why I would say it's not full divine feminine energy accessed yet. I have been here myself where I've thought, why am I still in a toxic relationship? What is this saying about me? You might just have one small part, like let's say 1% that your body has to let go of and release, and start leveling up. And then it's that full level of divine feminine energy. Yeah. I would say too, I don't know why this is coming to me. I would say too that you do have divine feminine energy, even if you're with a toxic partner, but your body doesn't fully believe. Doesn't fully believe that you're worthy of the divine feminine energy, doesn't fully believe that you have it. So you have to attract a toxic partner to say, nope, this divine feminine energy, it's not for me. Yes, I could access a little bit of it, but I don't get to have it all the way. You do. You just have to decide. And what will naturally happen? That toxic partner will probably disappear. I also believe too if you have a toxic masculine partner, almost every wounded masculine man has an insecurity in some way. Insecure men are the most dangerous for your feminine energy. Because what they cannot handle is a woman showing up in full power because she mirrors back all of his wounds. And so if you are with a partner, you are triggering him by mirroring back this beautiful power and love and confidence and high self-worth that he wants. He is going to be triggered. Unconsciously, he's going to try to bring you down. He's going to try to trigger you to take some of that energy. Even if you feel, I'm strong, I'm conscious, I'm smart, if he says something, if he does something to me that's toxic, I can block it out. Every day you stay with that partner, you are unconsciously being trained, your brain is being trained to accept that behavior. Your brain is normalizing it, whether you believe it or not. A psychologist had pointed this out one time in a podcast I was listening to, and it was mind-blowing. Because I was that type of person, I always thought, I can heal people. I can stay in this relationship, even if he's insecure. You cannot. It will affect you. It will, oh my gosh. When I have let go of toxic partners in the past, days later, weeks later, my life levels up so much in so many areas. So it is a form of blocking blessings to be with a toxic partner. Yeah. How can I set a feminine boundary with my mom? She seems to always call me in the afternoons, and it makes me feel like she's checking in if I'm taking a nap. Don't answer the phone. That is how I would set the boundary. You don't have to explain your boundaries, you just do it. Decide I'm not available when I'm taking a nap, my phone will be off. And if she asks, well, why didn't you answer my phone? I was taking a nap, I'm taking time to rest. When is a better time that we can talk? Because this time is not going to work for me. Thank you for every word. So felt in my chest. Girl, for some reason, this question is one of the ones where during this live stream, I felt like I was speaking directly with you. For some reason, I just felt like you were in front of me when you asked this question. So I'm so happy to hear this. Oh, okay, my girls, I am gonna have to run because my brother has a football game that I'm gonna get ready to go to. I'm so sorry to end this so quickly. Don't forget, my girls, if you would like to be a part of our book club, you are more than welcome to. I cannot wait to nerd out on these books that we're reading with you and to see you on our Zoom call. And if you would like to be a part of Seductively Savage, that live enrollment is still open for you. You can access it, and I will see you in session 2 next week. All right, my girls, I love you. Thank you for all of your energy and your time today. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye, girls. Oh, let's see. Hang on, girls, 1 second.